Hello, good morning. Thanks for being with me on Business. Africa Center for Energy Policy, energy think tank, has urged government to, as a matter of urgency, reopen negotiations with Nigeria Gas to avert a possible power outage. Gas last year cut supply to Ghana as government remains indebted to the Nigerian gas company in excess of $180 million. Ghana is currently enjoying some power supply, having deployed a number of emergency power plants. Speaking at a press conference, Deputy Executive Director of ACEP, Ben Boache, said any delay in ensuring adequate gas supply for power generation could result in power outages by the end of the second quarter.
We need fuel urgently. We need gas urgently from Nigeria, and we have to set processes in motion to ensure that we can negotiate with Nigeria for resumption of gas. There is some amount of gas coming in, but if you have 9 million standard cubic feet coming in, it's just not enough to do anything. So we want Nigeria to increase delivery of gas, and that should be a first priority. And going forward, restructuring of the debt situation of the utility companies, because if VRA cannot raise finances to be able to pay for light crude oil they procure, then it's a critical challenge. How then can they even look at investment requirements? So these are critical challenges. Government should set in motion plans to clean the balance sheet of the utility companies, because ultimately it's government that led the companies into this through poor decisions and control of decisions that are made in the power sector. So we have to find a way to clean the balance sheet. Fortunately, we have the energy sector levy in place, which is meant for this purpose. So one way will be to sell off the debt. We can actually sell off the debt and use the levy to amortize it and give the companies a clean sheet so that they can engage the banks and be able to operate efficiently. And then ensure that the usual government interference in the operations of the utilities are curtailed so that we don't go back into the situation we find ourselves in.
Now, Ghana recorded a 50% reduction in petroleum revenues from the period between January and June 2016 over the previous year's figures. These were highlighted in the 2016 semi-annual report of the Public Interest Accountability Committee, PIAC, which has been launched in Accra. Chairman of PIAC, Joseph Wenfo, in an interview with Joy Business, said the situation was as a result of technical challenges on the FPSO Kwame Nkrumah and the decision not to hedge in a volatile industry. There's more in this report.
According to the Public Interest and Accountability Committee, PIAC's 2016 semi-annual report, the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, GNPC, lifted 1.95 million barrels of oil, representing 18.48% of total liftings from the Jubilee field between January and June 2016. This showed a decline by 39% compared to the liftings done during the same period in 2015. Average achieved price for the Jubilee crude was $40.21 per barrel compared to benchmark price of $53.03, representing a negative variance of 24.21%. Speaking with Joy Business in an interview, Chairman of PIAC, Joseph Wenfo, blames the loss on technical deficiencies encountered on some equipment offshore, as well as refusal to hedge oil exports.
There are two factors, really, and it's maybe the easiest one is the fall in prices of oil. I mean, if you compare 2014, 2015 with 2016, then you know that we dipped from over $100 to almost $40-something.
Yeah, but it seems our partners got more than us.
Yes, our partners did. That is because the partners went into hedging. I mean, the one lifted by ours was not that great.
Revenues from the petroleum sector during the first half of 2016 amounted to $126.41 million, which translates to 55% reduction in revenues when compared to total petroleum receipts during the same period in 2015, but 4% better than revenues received the second half of 2015. Joseph Wenfo hinted of plans by the committee to be more observant of the operations of the Jubilee partners.
From now on, it's our intention, really, to delve more into it, because we want to make sure that we can even come up and say, this is the expected revenues. We couldn't attain those revenues as a result of A, B, C, D. So if some of the causes were as a result of inefficiencies and so on, then, the stakeholders will have to set up and look at how best to improve it.
According to the PIAC, payments into the petroleum holding accounts at the Bank of Ghana were duly made in the half year.
And those were some updates in business for the morning. Many thanks for your attention, and do join me again at midday for more business news updates. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji Riafe. Good morning.